What is up, dudes? My name is Nurtle, and today we are going to be talking about The Division. So I have a confession to make. I now hate The Division. When I first got it, okay, it was awesome. It was amazing. I loved it. I mean, it's even in my little banner thing on YouTube. It was amazing. I loved it. It's at my first video on YouTube was The Division, and I had all good things to say. But now that I've been playing it for a little longer, and I have taken off my fan goggles of Tom Clancy, I have realized that it has many flaws, and I just generally don't like playing it anymore. So here are a few of the things that I think they got wrong, and this is kind of what pushed me over the edge. So the first thing that I think they could have done better, and I think they did this horribly, is every single mission was so boring, whether it be a side mission, whether it be a story mission, whether it be an encounter, it's just boring. There's no progression to the story at all. There's no progression, and it feels like if you're playing a different mission, it feels like you've played the mission a million times because they all feel the same. It's kind of boring. So the next thing that they did wrong was they just had the same enemies. So there's the different classes of enemy, or there's the different factions of enemies. There's the Rikers, the Rioters, and the Cleaners. Now, that was a good idea, but once you fight them a lot, once you fight every single faction a lot, you start to realize that each little troop has its own brain, okay? And every single one of that troop, okay, is gonna do the exact same thing. If a Riker has a shotgun and he has that little bandana on, he's gonna run at you, and he will probably be my first target when I see one. The snipers with the weird cape-looking things for the Rikers are gonna stay back. They're gonna be my last targets. I just know everything that they're going to do, and to me, that's kind of boring. So the next thing kind of goes along with that, and there is no boss variety. So I'm going to compare this game to Destiny. Okay, Destiny had its flaws, okay? But the one thing it did get right was it had great boss variety. Every boss that you fought was a little bit different, and you had to adapt to that boss. There is about 3 bosses in The Division, and that's not a joke. It gets so boring. It gets so boring. Yeah. So the next thing that they did was probably what took them down the most, and that is they didn't really have any good PvP or player versus player. They just had PvE. Now, the Dark Zone was intended to be a PvP area, but people started to realize, wait, why would I kill my friend? Why would I kill random people when they can help me get some loot? And there's basically no reward to killing people. You have to stay rogue forever, and if you die rogue, you have to wait forever to respawn. Why would you kill other players when you and those players can work together to kill NPCs and get much better loot? It just doesn't. It was a good concept, okay? The open world PvE, PvP, mixing that together, it was a great concept. But it just didn't do well. It was a good idea that could have been done right, but it wasn't, just because it was not a big reward for going rogue. So the next thing, and this is kind of just a little petty thing that I have against the game, it's that if you're going to have a role-play game, right, have good player customization at the beginning. I mean, seriously, there was 7 options. That's it. I mean, honestly, there's like 7 options. It's not a good thing to only have 7 options in a game that's supposed to be an RPG roleplay game. That's just not what I want to see in that sort of game. So that's just a little thing that I have against the game. I think that does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you agree, make sure to tell me in the comments. If you disagree, tell me in the comments as well. I'd like to hear your opinion. Do you like The Division? Do you see no flaws in The Division? If you do or you don't, just tell me. I will definitely put my opinion in. So thank you so much for watching. This has been a Nurtle Turtle.